Today I want to talk about my experience with Project Repat. Now, my best friend passed away in July of 2017. It was sudden, it was very unexpected. We had been best friends for over 20 years, quite a long time. And we spent a lot of time together, many years and lots of adventures. But most of our time was spent traveling to Dave Matthews Band concerts. Of all the things that we enjoyed, Dave Matthews Band was the one thing that we were both passionate about, and we traveled all over the US to see them play, and it was something we look forward to every year. Now, when Bobby passed away, I became the executor of his estate, and I inherited all of his belongings, and I wanted to do something to remember him by. So when I was cleaning out his apartment, I found a bunch of Dave Matthews Band concerts shirts from shows that we had been to in the mountain of clothes that he left behind. And as I was sorting through them, I realized that it would be really cool to make a t-shirt blanket or a t-shirt quilt with these shirts. And I looked online, I saw how expensive they were. They were upwards of $300 and $400, and I didn't really want to spend that much, so I about gave up on the idea of it until a friend of mine recommended Project Repat. And I saw that for around $100 I could get a pretty good size t-shirt quilt made. So I saw that I didn't really have enough Dave Matthews Band t-shirts to make a quilt with. I could make something really small, but I wanted to make something a little bit bigger. So I started going through all our old photos from our trips, and I found pictures of every shirt he wore when we traveled to see the band, whether it was a tour shirt or not. And as I sorted through his clothes, I started pulling out all those t-shirts that I found pictures of and setting them aside. So eventually I did come up with enough t-shirts to make a t-shirt blanket. And it was really easy to do. I just placed my order online, and then I separated the sides, front and back of the shirts by just cutting them, and then I mailed them into Project Repat, and they took care of the rest. So today is the day that the t-shirt blanket arrives, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how it turned out. So the mail just came, and my quilt has arrived. Now for this one, this is the t-shirt quilt. These are actually made here in the USA, and Bobby wore extra large shirts, so I got the 14 by 14 panels for the extra large shirts and ordered the twin size blanket so I could fit in 24 panels. And I chose the navy blue Polartec fleece. Interesting thing about Polartec fleece is that it's actually made from recycled bottles, so it's really interesting. I'm curious to see how soft it is. So let's go ahead and open this package up. Okay. Let's see. Oh wow, it is a really soft material too. Really good stitching. Everything looks like it came together really well. Yeah, but that's really soft. And there's their tag. My t-shirts were upcycled by Project Repat, projectrepat.com. Let's stretch this thing out on the blanket and see how, or on the bed, and see how it turned out. Okay, this is a regular queen size bed, so let's see how big this thing is. Oh, this is a really good size. So you can see there, this is how big the twin size one is, and this almost covers my queen size bed. So that's a really good size blanket. And when I ordered this one, I paid the extra $30. That gives you rush shipping and the option to customize your quilt and tell them where you want everything to go, where you want each frame. And I paid, it's only an extra $30, and all you got to do is send in a photo, and they put everything right where you want it. And the way I structured this one was I started from earliest to latest, and I put shirts together. So these are shirts that he wore at the 2009 tour in this first row, and then these are shirts that he wore for our trip to the 2011 tour, shirts from the 2012 tour, and then these are shirts from 2013 tour. So I put them all together by year, and it was really great that they let me customize it so I could keep everything together and kind of remember what we did and what shirts were important in what year and stuff like that. So I really like the way this turned out. So if you're looking for a way to remember your loved one like I was, or just something to do with old t-shirts, I highly recommend checking out Project Repat. They're great. Their customer service was fantastic. They helped me every step of the way with every question I had, which I assure you was a lot. And I'm really satisfied with the quality of the t-shirt quilt. It came out really nice. I think they did a great job. So thanks to them for helping me preserve my best friend's memory, And if you're on the fence about it, definitely suggest checking out their testimonials because they've got a lot of good ones. But that's my experience with Project Repat. I would definitely order from them again, and I highly suggest checking them out if you're looking into getting a t-shirt quilt made.